Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective of the best moments from Peter Clement's Just the Job.
Such a toughie.
Reminding us just how our new Prime Minister became so popular in the first place. Following that,
at
9 p.m,
I think I could have done the music cuts a bit better.
An exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton-Mann in Truth to Power. And she'll be asking him where it all went so horribly wrong. I'll certainly be tuning in for that. Finally tonight at 10...
Okay, so just out of curiosity, because I have the tape in now, can I look at the rushes? No, why can't I look at the rushes? Can't look at the adverts either. Do I need to watch the full broadcast to be able to see that?
Take a look at what's in store tonight on Channel 1. Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective
I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out.
From Peter Clement's Just the Job, reminding us just how our new Prime Minister became so popular in the first place. Following that, at 9 p.m, Megan Wolfe sits down for an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton-Mann in Truth.
Okay, let's go through this. This game's hard. It's fun, but it is hard. How can I make my cuts better? Maybe I'm not holding them on single cuts for long enough. Okay, we're gonna try something on the next segment. Because I have an idea. I do have an idea. I was really happy with this bit. I'm not gonna lie. This bit I was pretty happy with. I'm like, I cut things near perfect. This had felt like that.
Strengthening your body when you can strengthen your face. We believe your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals from your skin. The high salt content actually pulls the dihydrogen monoxide right from your pores to give you the crisp, brittle skin you've come to expect. New Judico Shon will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin.
You gonna take a shower? Alright, my dude, sounds good. You have a great shower, and I assume we'll catch you after.
And 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it. Judico Shon, because we said so.
Yeah, I'd get some of that. Why not? I'd get some, like, bacon face cream or whatever that was. When I was younger, I always used to joke that, I'd wash my face with bacon grease. That was always a joke. I never did it. But it's something I always said to my mom when I was a teen. Because I was one of those teens where I was like, bacon is, like, the best. And I still love bacon, don't get me wrong. To me, bacon is great. Absolutely fantastic. But, you know, I definitely memed it a lot more when I was a teen. Oh, shit.
Our children are our future. Advanced
Which one is this?
And we're here to help.
Oh, this is Go-Getters, yeah.
Go-Getters
That's right.
Initiative will ensure that every young person enjoys the abundance of benefits that only a true community can provide, while keeping us informed of all the ups and downs to help make things even better. With a vast range of activities available, building the nation's future has never been so rewarding. With the Go-Getters, you can be sure that your children will be well equipped in the march towards progress. After all, there's nothing better than moving forwards. The Advanced Go-Getters. Forwards together.
Okay, I like that. So I think I know how the game kind of wants itself to be played as well. It really wants it to be played with the keyboard, not so much the mouse. Because it's like, space to censor, 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch between camera angles. You can I mean, I don't know if it'd be a good idea to use the mouse for, like, to use the, mouse wheel. I can't talk to, like, do some of that. To do the signal. See, I was really happy with how I cut some of these early bits, right? Hey Laura, welcome back to stream. How you doing today, my friendo? Your favorite show is on. Is that the Fraggin Gamin show? The answer better be yes.
The literal fuck.
Yeah, that one I fucked up on pretty hard, actually.
Crazy Neil's festive Yuletide ornament spectacular. So you've got the best Christmas tree that your money can buy, and you want to put on it some crazy-ass Christmas ornaments. We want to give you a spectacular Christmas cactus. You know what it's like? You've run out of
Yes, and whatever this is,
and
awesome.
You want your house to look like a Christmas farm and
Well done, Laura. You have two good shows
You want something like
that you're
vases
watching.
or vases or
Terrible as usual, but hopefully not actually.
a crazy Christmas vase or a
But yes, good meme, good meme.
Cool pineapple, a duck.
A duck!
Christmas elephant. We've got all the seasonal animals. Crazy Neil's crazy deals. This is a clear out of the storage locker that second Mrs. Neil abandoned, like she abandoned her children. It's a rainbow of crazy fun. Don't be a prick and get yourself quick. Grab yourself a
Do you see the Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise thing? I've seen the meme, but I didn't know it was like an actual thing. He has an iPhone that plays Limp Bizkit. Damn, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know about this new Final Fantasy. How come it's not letting me play the rushes? Or the adverts? What is this? Get edit note. It's edit note. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Okay, how come it's not letting me see the rushes? Hold on. I want to do a little Google, because I want to, like, actually watch all that. Not for broadcast. Not letting see rushes. Because I would like to see this. Hold on, I'm just gonna save and quit. I'm just gonna see what happens here. I'm just gonna see what happens. The already did it in 15. I haven't played 15 yet, but I could believe it just based on what I've seen. I don't know about 13 though. That'd be funny. Never played 13 either. I really need to play 13. I need to have a Final Fantasy day or something, or Final Fantasy like month. Where I just play through like various Final Fantasies. Here we go. Now I can see the rushes in the adverts. Because like that is something I want to do, especially after playing through Final Fantasy 14. I really want to go and play through the other Final Fantasies that I have and haven't played.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. And performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Seconds back, everybody. Can we get the guests in quickly, please?
We actually had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much. It's like
Thanks for
they were having
coming
these
on,
bonfires.
Thanks
in
for
town
having me.
centres, But, Alan James, no doubt you've read my stuff.
I try not to, if I'm honest.
Behave.
I'm not the boss of
I
anything.
literally am. 10 seconds, everybody.
Yeah, link whatever you want, my friendo.
We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
In the wake of the...
Maybe I'll get through some Final Fantasy stuff sometime in the near future. Because I think it'd be fun. And I really have the itch to play through Final Fantasy X again. Because that one I haven't played in years. And for a long time, it was one of my favorite Final Fantasies. So I'd really like to play through that again on the stream. Like, I have it actually be on stream or recording or something. I like having a giant series around to go through. Same kind of, actually.
Should be paid by them then.
Oh, shut the
Okay, wait.
Clear news.
1 minute
There you
back.
go.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you.
Alan looks like such a bitch,
I
dude.
can't understand it for you.
We'll see, won't we?
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
That's pretty funny. Hey, friendship. Not sure if there's a 13-3. If 13 is really bad from what I heard. 13 or 13-2. I think, well, I don't know. See, I've heard mixed things with 13. I know a long time ago I heard it was one of the weakest Final Fantasies at the time. But that's because it was more of a,
10 seconds, everybody.
it's like a a lot of people were joking it was a hallway simulator.
5, 4, 3.
Like back in the day, anyway.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our... Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines.
Okay, so let's go through this bit. It's not until they cut away from him that I want to play and listen to that one.
We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
No, just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Ooh.
Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should
Showing
be
in Discord,
concerned
I will
about.
have a look on my phone.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can
Yes,
I have a
looks like
moment
it.
to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob P.
I cannot believe you, Ellen. I would have expected this from your sister, but not from you.
When are you going to realise I'm not her, Greg?
Well, trust me, between the drinking and the arse, I'm very aware.
Oh wow, dude.
Being terrorised by...
This one's gonna be really interesting to hear too.
Or Kosh.
So you feel the streets...
Alright, so let's see. 13 is something where you either like it or don't. I can see why people enjoy it, but I'm not too big a fan of it myself. I mean, that's fair. I don't know if I'd enjoy it or not, but that'd be the interesting thing with playing through it, right? I'd be able to find out.
Your bloody gimps escaped. Delia? Delia,
Yeah,
could you
I do
give
want to
me a little
pay
help,
more
please,
attention
dear?
to this.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the
Let's see,
moral
Laura says, what even
decay?
is this game?
Absolutely, Jeremy.
So you
Back
play
in your box,
as the
guys,
person
back
in
your
control
box.
of
Delia, I
broadcast
really could use a little help with this.
in, I guess, a tyrannical version of the
Yes, I'm talking
UK.
to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
And, yeah, it's very, very humorous, despite it being about a dictatorship, I gotta
It is certainly
admit.
not the responsibility.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
these
as Bass Eckert said, it's basically
white
Papers,
people.
Please, but you're a television broadcaster.
Hold on, just a
It's
moment.
really good.
Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight...
I spoke to Mallory at the Bridge
it's
Club.
time to get to the heart of the matter.
She says the hall is absolutely fine for Sunday.
Oh, marvellous. Now, I booked your mother in for a hearing test.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. Now, how's IBS been?
which is also, I believe,
Interesting.
his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Alright, let's see what Tony's doing.
Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
See, I'm surprised this
No,
is
I'm
allowed
not
in the
gonna do
game.
that.
I think it's
Can you
bad.
tell
It's
us what
extremely
it's
little
like in
place, but
prison,
you know.
Tony?
Nah, I get it.
Titwank
I get
Tony.
it.
It's a
Way.
mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy.
Okay, we'll just like go through a little bit. I want to see Vampire Chris again.
Boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This must have been so fun to film, dude. This must have been so fun to shoot.
Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Titwank. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a
Like
bad
a little
time.
Chris was like, it's open.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
here, Tony.
fucking way. Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes? Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought. Messages.
Why is it so good? Why is it so good?
Went well.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my charm.
I don't remember what's on Hey Friendship. Oh wait, no, do I? Which one is? Oh yeah. This was the little song and dance number. I don't know if there's anything necessarily I'd care about to listen in on this one, but I guess we'll find out, eh? Man. A bit of a sippy.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody.
Welcome back. Megan Wolf.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and
Oh,
on
I
tonight's
see.
Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries
like a
of
little
the
bit late,
Assets
so he
and
gets,
Wealth
like,
Act, a team
start
of
out. Okay.
inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today
That's very funny. I didn't even notice that though. He sat down and then he was basically told to fuck off. Alright, we'll go through this. Yeah, the actors are really good in this.
Secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom.
Yeah, I thought maybe there'd be a bit more behind the scenes chatter from those guys, but I suppose not. I will say, I really didn't expect to be going through a music video for this bit. You know, when you go through it at times 8 speed, it sounds a lot more like Pokemon music from the Game Boy.
Well.
Oh, wait.
It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be.
How do you win? Well, right now we're not in the actual game. Right now I'm just like I'm just seeing the stuff that I couldn't really look at as I was playing. You'll see actual gameplay soon. You'll see actual gameplay soon because I think I can get through one more segment before I should call it.
Thankfully, that's all we have time for tonight.
Art.
Okay, wait, hold up.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh,
Friendship.
Twats out of my studio.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch the adverts that I didn't see, and then that'll then we'll go on to the actual game. And then, Laura, you can see how we win, or how we lose, right? So, we didn't play Mr. Snugglehugs.
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snugglehugs. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy,
Oh.
and his incredible
That doesn't sound good.
real-action eyes.
Oh.
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I only like people who have me as their friend.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one. No, thank you. That would probably give me nightmares. Do we do the Alan James one? We did this one, and that one. Okay, so we didn't do the Alan James one.
Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is right.
Alan James is right.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared. There must be something in the food! I don't want to upset you, but you should weep for the world. They're gonna take your poor sweet grandma. And I don't mean to shock you, but you need to wake up! I'm Alan James, and I'll slap you so hard with the truth, you'll still be picking facts out of your face the following Wednesday.
Alan James, coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd go to one of Alan James's thingies. Seminars, I guess.
And I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight.
Oh, wait, we didn't want to... 1.6. What does that mean? Oh, I can go to previous saves? Oh. I guess it makes sense. I thought it would just be one save. Now, let's continue. Do one more bit, and then that should probably be it. Alan James seems 100% truthful and factual. He is right, after all. Yeah, you can't really argue against someone whose whole theme is, yo, I'm Alan James, and this is Alan James's right. Maybe I should rename this to Fraggin Gamin is right. Or Fraggin Gamin is good at games. Maybe that's what I should be. Fraggin good at gaming. Ooh, we may be onto something there, friends. Maybe we'll win something fun. Oh, we need to do challenges sometime then. Well, you guys know me. Of course, I'll do the challenges at some point. Probably when we're done with the main portion of the game. Probably. A late night. Day 15, a late night. Okay, so this isn't actually the main part of the gameplay. This is some kind of story thing. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I guess we'll find that out too. Maybe this does affect the game. You get to the theater slightly early and Sam's already there waiting, dressed to the nines. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You certainly could get used to this. The tickets arrived at your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. So we helped Chris by having Chris use our passport to leave the country. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste. A pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks sure go down smooth. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coat, and Sam has you in creases with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully at you, as you both think of Chris, safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. It's a school night, so you go over there to march him home. You trust Charlie, he'll be home soon. I don't really trust I don't think I'd trust my kids' 14-year-old, presumably also same age friends. But I don't want to be the kind of parent that would go, and I don't know where they are. I mean, I'll trust Charlie. Yeah, I'll trust Charlie. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometime. What's the worst that could happen? Oh. Your family answering machine crackles into life. Who could be calling while you and your spouse were at work? Good afternoon. This is a message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith, calling regarding your son, Charles. The tinny old woman goes on. This is great music for this. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today and we haven't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you that we do require all absences to be authorized in advance, or in exceptional circumstances, for parents to ring first thing in the morning. Please see to it that it doesn't happen again. Thank you. Goodbye. Someone has some explaining to do. Possibly dead. Wow, days have gone by a lot. A gentle reminder. Okay. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight, until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Please submit your passports to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. You knew there would be consequences, but that doesn't make it any easier. We work as a team, and we are rewarded as a team. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe. That's all that matters. You hope. A tight Christmas. Ah, no. Are we going to become destitute? You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now. Your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat. Probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, The food has had to be stretched a little thinner this year, but no one seems to notice. Best Ackward says, what I miss? Not much. We are now going through one of these segments. We let our son stay home, stay at a friend's place on a school night, which got us reprimanded by the teacher, but that's really about it. And it's kind of implying, oh, and we need our passport to get money, but we don't have it because Chris has it. So, you know, right now it's looking like our choices may have indeed had some consequences. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year. You look around the room at your family. You having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You stay silent or you make a toast. We'll speak to Grandma. Your mother smiles broadly at you, just like she used to. Yes, Pat, it's absolutely lovely. Sam softly corrects her. That's Alex, Cassandra. Alex. Pat's not with us anymore. Oh, yes, of course, she mutters. And immediately she's back to the frail shadow of her former self. Sam smiles kindly and squeezes your hand under the table. You look around the room at your family. Let's make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me. You raise a questioning eyebrow. That is kind of the thing to kind of question. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. You laugh or you frown. We'll laugh. I knew it! I'm a mind reader, you chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Just how much are we talking here? Only a few hundred, she mumbles, as she pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you to not spit your mulled wine across the table onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. So you made a decision without me. I feel like, as a couple, Sam, we should work as a team. It's like, come on, Sam. I'm sorry, but that's money we just don't have. Well, you're right, we'll make it work somehow. Well, Sam already said yeah, so sure, we'll make it work somehow. Achievement unlocked. Happy holidays. Which one's this? You're going to pay for your daughter's holiday. Susie's grin stretches from ear to ear. You mean it? That's so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The mood soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head, and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at your grinning family, your mother whispers, "Your father would be so pleased." You dab your eye with your napkin. You feel very lucky. Current wealth, broke ass poor, and we're going down now. What is money? Current wealth, what is money? Okay, well, that's not very good. That doesn't sound very pleasant. A long weekend. Wow, you have another one of these? Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. I know that. What is money, after all? You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling you to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement, kissing you. They grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message you need this weekend or apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Well, I'm thinking the bottom one just because it's probably important and we'll probably get chewed out if we don't. So, and I hope Sam will understand. If you can't live, then what's the point? Too true. Go for the weekend. Laura, I know, but this is like, I feel like bad things are gonna happen. I just feel like bad things are gonna happen if I don't. But I mean, it is true. I was really tempted to go for the weekend, though. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. I get it. Your family has always been your priority, but sometimes work has to come first. You should go. See, Sam understands. I knew Sam would. Sam pulls you close and holds you tight. A wave of gratitude washes over you. You unpack in disappointed silence. Lord, day like 100? Almost a permission slip. Man, when are we gonna get back? You know, I do like this bit. I'm just kind of surprised we're not back to the actual broadcast bit yet. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. 4 words together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. You sign the permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. That seems like such a bad idea. I mean, it seems like a bad idea. It seems like a bad idea. This is, I don't know, man. This is seeming... I don't know, man. I don't know about the Advanced Go-Getters. I don't know if they're bad. I just assume they are. But I mean... yeah, I guess I'll sign it. I kind of don't want to, but I'm thinking maybe the Advanced Go-Getters aren't as bad as I think they are. Yeah. Oh, but he's a young, impressionable mind, though. Yeah, go on. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to seem so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. That really, like, fucks with me, though. This can only be a good thing. What are the odds that it's not? Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right, in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. Or I don't think so. This guy's a nut job. And we'll go free tickets, free tickets. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed that night, wide awake long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. Middle of the road, what's this? Stay neutral. I don't know. I don't know what that achievement could mean. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately, plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font, grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing the resources among the citizens of this great country. The Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. EOB, or Eye of the Beholder, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Or Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel or even just some you time. You can't say pleasure without leisure. Well, I feel like we've already ran 2 of Neil's ads. I gotta go with Crazy Neil. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope, excuse me. It's probably gonna trigger some people. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Just how much influence could you have? Current wealth, what is money? Oh, but we're going up. Selling a kidney. I guess that's better. I don't know, it's a bit hard to tell. I feel like that's better. You only need one of those. I mean, that is true. You do only need 1 kidney. But, I don't know, I do like having both kidneys, because, hey, you never know. What if I gotta hold twice the piss? Nah, it's a bladder. Shit, kidneys don't hold piss. No, kidneys do, like, blood shit, right? Man, why am I bad at biology all of a sudden? The Tempest. Alright, let's go have a chat with old Dave here.
Good evening, Alex. It's Boozman here.
Oh, look at that.
Boss.
It's different.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Man, we really are in Britain. Alright. So, let's see. So... What's this? Advanced Transition. Introducing Advance's radical new transition centers. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Check your prostate. Tommy Harris explains the importance of prostate checks. Crazy Neil's extra exciting Easter extravaganza. Joy of Screws. Subscribe weekly to enjoy this delightfully twisty reading experience. What? What? No, bullshit. Bullshit on air. You gotta start from checkpoint. Let's see. If at first you don't overachieve, replay any sequence. Okay, I mean, fair. It's like, come on, game. I'm reading. Oh, I guess I could just put one in. I feel like I'm doing crazy, but well, you know what? I do actually have a stake in Crazy Neil now, so I guess I'll play Crazy Neil's videos. pretty much every time. I'll get new skin cream with quirky little twist. I mean, it's probably, yeah, it must be played. Okay, well, fuck it. We'll do it. Wait, check power.
Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total hip. My god, that weather is nasty.
Turn the fan.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks? Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his faith.
We'll do Crazy Neil. And then, you know, check your prostate.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime
National
Ministers
Bank.
Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement?
Interesting.
And what does that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David
Operation
Watt
Escape,
announced
Operation
today
Survive.
considering 2 possible options.
Escape.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing.
So this is basically what the game is. It's really good.
If a group of
It's hard, though.
can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
LaBeouf avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent
Yeah, we don't
marketing
like Mr.
sales turned
Snugglehugs.
out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilised numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that
The first blindings, well.
which must be earned by all new products.
Yeah, Mr. Snugglehugs doesn't seem like a very good toy.
Guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a...
Well, I gotta give Johnny Hamsleeves a good one.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge?
Oh, hell yeah. My favorite wrestler.
Team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake.
Well, that probably didn't end well.
Celebrated role model.
I know weddings and wrestling. They never end proper.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the
Okay,
young
we'll do this one. We'll do Flard Master.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flard Master 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the announcement that has rocked the construction industry this morning.
What's a Flard? Apparently we're messing with it. Oh yeah, Loris filters blood.
We see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Alright. Okay, I'm thinking.
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan.
There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh.
Lisette Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
Simply untenable.
Whitewaters.
I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite...
I like how they're even subtitling his, like, speech impediment.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with women's, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gadder spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the
Is it Gatter Spatch? A swear? Is that another British swear?
So what
Now, I'm learning a lot about Britain.
People that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just.
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Edward.
Right, bloody question.
Ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
Oh shit. Shit.
The toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods. No, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel.
Yes.
We wage war on our revolting rulers
okay.
with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts and an undress bear just protest.
Yes. Oh, what?
Alright.
Daddy! Daddy!
The fuck?
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Christ, you buggers! Tilly ho!
Oh my god.
Tilly!
Holy shit.
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper cracked off too.
You are showing some shame.
Free at last!
Somerset Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
He gets that for me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fudding well heard, that's all.
Language, Penelope. We are...
Have I let swears through by accident? I might have.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody well will. Spaff and pip pop.
Shit, me.
Shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the top
I can go to camera 3 when it lets me.
right here in the studio, I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on? It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Well, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back. Oh, sorry, I'm busting. Oh.
She's funny.
Huh.
Yes, I know. I think it's
Did
very
I?
endearing.
Did I play the first one?
She's welcome to it. Why is it raining on my desk?
Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman.
Alright, got you, Bozeman. Whew. Man, this game isn't really stressful, but I gotta admit, it's still, man, really makes you think.
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand it, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? Good for the ratings.
5, 4.
Yeah, I think we can cut to 3 or 2. I guess 2.
Welcome back to the
There you go.
National Nightly News. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for
Alright, perfect.
the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been
So what's a
hot
sports board?
competition So far, I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, is Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Yeah, I think we're doing good. Man, this is weird, dude.
Still going on. And Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker.
Oh.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
Oh, shit. Ah!
On to Mr. Harris now.
This might honestly.
Using his arm to pick up.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is kind of we need to play a couple times to get timing down.
Shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shot number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Ooh.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
Oh. Oh yeah, gotta cut to the victor.
Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
Alright. It's true.
Striker giving it large. We're into round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving to be difficult, and I'm struggling to follow.
Okay, so no.
Women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we kept her off the screen enough.
Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Ooh.
Harris. And was that defensive double?
Ooh.
What a brilliant move. Back to Striker.
This one's
we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is
difficult.
Across the ground sound.
What the fuck? Oops.
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering this play here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, I've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and several subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington.
Nah, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It's like 3 and 4 that I fuck up a lot.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We don't apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dancing, to be fair. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket.
Holy shit, dude. This is wow. Wait. Oh. Am I missing swears?
Genitals flying around out of there. Hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
I keep thinking I'm missing swear words because I'm too focused on the action.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but, of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mug. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame. Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. Here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right.
Oh, is he going to do it?
Not bad there.
Oh.
Which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You can't
man.
believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, now, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I'm going to be doing about this. I mean, there's sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes.
Okay, I think that is what I'm doing. I think I'm supposed to be censoring the look as well, like when they come on screen.
Absolute wasters.
Oh, shit. Maybe, maybe not.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
Oh boy. Get a mime round. Interesting.
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me.
I'm definitely cutting this wrong. I'm feeling very judged by the game, not by any of you guys.
She's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg, and now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit.
Get over for D&D and buddies. Hey, do you take care, Laura? Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you could see
she's in it to win it.
of this chaos.
On it like a carb on it. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it at the banana.
Oh!
Move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic. There we go, Jeremy. That is over.
Man, I don't even know what happened for most of that.
What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official. In, please.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is everyone!
Okay, the ref has agreed once again.
Well, everyone wins. Hell yeah.
As my 15th win in Sports Board Championship, I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th.
The fuck?
And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, back to you in the studio.
Pat, trip, Gamin. Had an
What
extraordinary
was that?
time.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime
That was
Ministers
weird.
Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone just struck me. Where's that sound guy?
Yeah, holy shit. That was kind of weird.
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm writing it down.
Segment D. Oh man.
Chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
Okay, so now I have a bit more of a challenge then. Damn.
So sorry about
Can't believe I got
these
a D.
buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
Gonna need a whole new lining up there. Triple seal,
We'll look into it.
That's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right,
Apparently I never put the other video in.
Did you see that?
10
I
seconds,
did, right?
everybody.
No,
I did
mine's
not.
fine. Have you had a little accident?
She's a cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
Shit.
We don't need much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people
I can't do that.
to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who have yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts projects.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
Do I really need
talk
to
the nation
pay
about
attention to
something far
fucking
more exciting.
what's zappy and what's not?
Just that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprised.
Okay, don't hit number 1.
About it.
Let me ask you a question, Meg.
3.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, pet. She's talking.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that
Oh, whoops.
advanced
Shit.
cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that'll be a vote.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close off camera,
Oh,
Beth?
sorry, it's camera full like that.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. Brandon, he collapsed that
Thank you very much for
We'd all to
the
say
subscription, Megan. Also, hey Megan, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today?
we were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said
Yes, thank you very much for kindling my bonfire. I do appreciate it a bunch.
it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I live.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football.
Oh, I was so close.
Till half time.
That sounds...
Oh, it was awful. Awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. They could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing and
There's another
equipment at night. But
2 minutes of stress and then we're good.
it were a crime, you see.
she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health
We got a really good rating. I just think my cuts are gonna fuck me over.
Transition centers.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So, even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline into an
Are you okay?
I don't know, I flicking from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on air, Peter.
Yes, sorry.
Man, that one did startle me a little bit.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Shit,
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw shell face, fucker! That one was massive!
There we go, we're good, we're good.
This bastard's coming off!
Sorry, the older generation might...
Man, it's, Wow, I was doing so well. This is definitely gonna do me some bad.
Luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of holding my grandmother with a rusty twat by the...
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Whew.
For fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight.
Man, it was going so well.
Guests, congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So they just...
The same, sir.
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
Oh.
It's fine,
Did I dialogue right at the end?
I stopped the leak.
Did I hit one too many? A, D, and E. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was so bad at the end. At the end, that was so bad! I had it! I had it until the fucking Prime Minister chose to swear. Some weird words are broadcast and exceedingly poor edit. I mean, that is true. My edits were poor. Oh, man. I don't know. I might actually redo that one. Off stream, mind you. But I might actually redo that one because, damn, that one was going so well right up until the end. You received your full wages. That's a plus at least. Current wealth is crippling debt. Alright. My shares have gone up. This is good. Thank you very much, Crazy Neil. Okay, we'll check out the rushes and the adverts next time, because already I am running a little bit late. Well, I say running a little bit late. I am running a bit past the end time. Excuse me, I should say. Let's see. Megan says doing pretty alright. Figured I'd come check it out for a bit. How's the stream been? Stream's been good, thank you. It's been a fun game. It's a good game. Honestly, it is a good game. But shit, man, that was hard. That was really hard. Yeah, I don't know. I might consider redoing that one off stream. Not be well. I could redo it on stream. I just didn't really see the point. Cause like I don't know. That was going so well. That was going so well until like right at the end.
Well, that's a very
Then it was like, well, shit.
question.
I guess it does checkpoint each segment for you.
Friends and neighbors.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I might. Just because that was heinously poor. I was going so well, and that was heinously poor at the end.
The people never happy. It's never enough.
Alright, though. For me, I guess that should be the end. This is a good game. This is a really good game so far. I'm actually pretty impressed, to be honest. It's very different, very challenging, but in a very unique way, right? Like it has a very unique challenge to it. Let's see, is there anyone we can drop a quick raid to? Let me see here, Whomst do I have online? Baby Rhino is playing Dead by Daylight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's quite a few people on. Okay, what I think we can do is you're gonna send Baby Rhino, because I haven't actually seen him online in quite some time. A nice fun raid. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Of course, feel free to drop him a nice frag raid as, not in those kind of caps though, frag raid as per usual. For now though, my friends, I suppose that is it for me. So thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I really did. And expect more of this very, very soon. Maybe not over the weekend, but very soon. I'm enjoying this game. It's pretty different. It's really different, but I really like it. Alright. For now, though, unfortunately, it is time we cue the outro. Alright, Greg out. I'll catch you guys later.